The biggest mistake that most businesses make is to emphasize short-term incentives sometimes at the expense of long-term incentives. What's really needed is a balance, perhaps in a balance as high as 50-50 sometimes, and here's why. Well, first of all, let's define what we mean by long-term incentives. Long-term incentives are pay programs that are going to create value and pay out value to employees some period of time past a year. It might be 3 years, 5 years, even 8 or 10 years down the road. The importance of long-term incentives is that it creates the right balance in the minds of the employees about the value that we're trying to create and drive. We don't want to drive profits just today. We want to drive profits over an extended period of time. And we don't want to just drive any kind of profits. We want to drive good profits. Bad profits are those that come at the expense of the customer and ultimately erode shareholder value. When you create this right balance between long-term incentives and short-term incentives, now you have an employee that's really thinking like ownership thinks. You have an ownership mentality going on. And this is where real growth begins to be driven in an organization and where you have retention of the kind of people and the kind of talent that you want in your business. So again, we suggest that there be the right balance between short-term and long-term, and often as much as 50-50 in that split.